Hey, you guys. So I wanted to walk you through an experience I'm having right now um, regarding harmonizing my energies after, again, an apparent, what I would say, covert narcissistic trait. Um, Something a family member did, which, again, it leaves me. So sometimes when we've outgrown these patterns, we go back around family and we observe it, we can actually feel the impact on our inner child, right? There's so much clarity on the wound being touched by certain behaviors. And this is key insights into what is open, right? Into the wound that exists as a child that still hasn't been healed. So keep in mind, some things, even though if it seems little, you can't brush them off because it's not about the minor, it's not about how little something is, because to the child, that's when something happens and it's stored in the body for so long, it is still damaging. And so we have to be able to explore the wounds from the view of our inner child, okay? So what happened was um, I was like making nachos and I was excited to watch a movie. I was excited. Like I was excited to spend time with someone. I was excited to connect. And they're like, oh, you could choose a movie. And I was like, okay, and I'm just eating my nachos. I was going to eat my nachos and then go in the other room. And then they said, well, you lost your opportunity to choose a movie. And I'm like, what? Like, and to me, that's cruel, right? That's not funny. It's not a joke. That's cruel. That's just mean. And it's all these little things, instances like this, that have repeated itself from adult all the way to adult. Things that I accepted, things that I normalized, and I saw now, oh, this is what my partners did. Maybe even I did this to partners. If I said they could have one thing and then take it away, that's punishment, right? That's cruel. That's not love at all. And so imagine then the confusion of the child who's trying to love a parent or trying to love a sibling when all there is cruelty. And you create this cognitive dissonance and the confusion in the body. So after this experience, I felt the whole shock of my nervous system. Like I felt finally that wound of the inner child. And I was like, wow, thank you so much for showing me this. And so I'm just sitting here kind of processing, like, well, what's the next step? And this is why, again, unconditional love is not unlimited access. Um, because we have to also position ourselves where our energy can be effective and where we can expand. So if we feel like we can't be childlike with people, that's a huge sign that, okay, our energies are not harmonizing, so let's limit our time with them, right? So what I'm doing now to harmonize, once I felt that shock, I didn't really feel sad. I don't really feel anything. I almost feel like numb, but I feel shocked. And so at this point, I'm not pulling myself into the emotion because I understand what's going on. And I understand why I feel this way. And I'm just kind of feeling the reverberations on my body. So the emotions at this point have taken on a new relationship with me, where when you learn to feel emotions and just feel them without labeling them, without a narrative, they will flow freely and move quicker, okay? And so at this stage, when I harmonize, I personally don't sit there and say, what does this feel like? I don't intellectualize it in that way. I'm just feeling whatever comes and allowing it to be brought up to the surface. So I feel it now at the surface. I can feel it like vibrating on my body. That means, okay, it's at the surface. So now is my opportunity to put a new narrative and replace it. So I think for existing, now that it's at the surface, I'm going to put new narratives. So yes, this trait occurred in my mother for years and years and years. I've experienced this. And now I'm going to be kind to myself and send compassion and love to myself. I love you. You are enough. And I love spending time with you. And you are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of receiving your heart's desires. Now I'm going to keep speaking that to myself until I feel it replace the sensory of the shock of the childhood wound, until I feel it, my heart and body reverberate with the feeling of complete worthiness, complete pleasure, complete delight at myself, complete delight at myself, being excited to spend time and connect with people from the heart. Because what was projected onto me was could be interpreted as shame or guilt, you know. My mind didn't even take it there at this time. And your mind not taking it there is the secret of more quickly moving through and harmonizing energies. But that does take practice. So if your mind is bringing those things up, then you have to go through that process because your mind's still at that point. Those thoughts did not even come to my mind, which means my vessel is just cleared of those judgments towards what I'm feeling, okay? So I just wanted to share with you, I'm gonna now take time to harmonize my energy. That's the amount of effort it takes. That's the amount of intention it takes to completely release and counter the dense energy that you will encounter in your own body. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. I would love to hear if you have any what experiences you have with childhood trauma in the comments. And maybe do you have your own process of navigating them or reverberating? Let me know in the comments, but I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.